only giving them half a service if you don't recommend products and home care. Because to have good skincare sales, your treatment has to be top notch, and your skin analysis has to be something out of this world. It has thorough skin analysis and consultation with you, or I'm going to find out what your skin type is, and that's how I'll know what products to use on you today to get the best results for you. Don't give them that generic advice, oh, drink water. It's like everybody's heard that before. Be a bit more like in depth. Hello, welcome back. This video is for estheticians, spa therapists, anyone that specifically sells skincare. So that can be at a beauty counter as well, in like a department store, or even if you're a mobile therapist. Even if you're holistic, like energy treatments and all that, you can still sell skincare as well, especially because you have so much knowledge about anatomy, physiology, about the skin. So this one is specifically like a step-by-step guide how to sell skincare, and in particular in a facial skin treatment. But you can adapt that if you do other treatments, or maybe you offer like facial massage or facial machines or facial electrolysis, even skin laser. Definitely during like a laser hair removal treatment, you can be selling facial skincare. So add them all in, but I'm going to do like a role play, like a mock kind of talk it out what I would kind of do for a skin treatment, and then you can adapt it. So let's get straight into it. So first and foremost, check out my videos all about sales mindset and sales energy, as in having the right mindset about sales, working on your skill, all this before you even attempt to learn off like a step-by-step guide on how to do skincare sales. You need to know like why, and have all this in the back of your mind before you even go like looking up product knowledge and ingredients in the skincare and the different skin types. You need to know the overall philosophy. So I've loads of videos on that. Check them out. I've one about like your selling aura, like your energy, how you show up, and all this will avoid like you running into like being afraid of being pushy, or you running into like, oh, how do I handle in a spa, people are coming to relax, or they've come like in a birthday party or a hen do, like a girl's day out, and they're not really like in a buying mood or shop mood. I talk all about that, how you need the sales environment to support you. The customer journey has to support you from the get-go. You don't start your sales when you shake the client's hand and bring them into the treatment room. The sales starts way before that. So yeah, check out the mindset videos, check out the energy around sales and why you would. So if you're showing up with all that going on in the background before you even approach the client, your chances of success are going to be so much better, absolute best chances, because that's actually what I did as well. I went from no sales and no confidence and being so timid, and I just had to switch my mindset, and it just changed everything. So, but this is a step-by-step guide. So this would be, I'm going to start from when you would go to collect your client. So the best bit is when you shake their hand, because it's a facial, you're going to be in their personal space, a skin treatment. Normally, you know from the spa menu which one they've picked. They normally have certain names, so it could be like a calming facial or anti-aging facial or a general facial. Sometimes they're called like a customized skin treatment. That's a great one because you're then in control. You're going to analyze their skin, find out their skin type, find out what they're doing at home, all that during the consultation, and that's going to let you tailor it. I think if they come for like a general customized facial, that they may be more open to like listening to skincare advice. They're more targeted, especially if you get somebody in and it's like an acne or oily or like a skin peel. You'll have just by the treatment that they picked, you'll have a good idea, and then it's just about confirming, is that their main concern. So when you're going to collect your client, Your main aim is to keep the conversation on topic, be warm and friendly, try to remember their name, look them in the eye, and when you shake their hand, gently reach towards their elbow and kind of guide them, because that first point of contact is that reassuring touch. It's like instead of just shaking their hand and being so formal and then getting them to lie on a treatment couch with no makeup, completely exposed, and even if you're treating male clients, it's like that little extra touch is like really reassuring, and it kind of breaks that barrier, and your main focus is to build rapport and trust and the relationship with the client. So while you're guiding them to the treatment room, that's where your sales actually start. So you want to do sales because they're an extension of the treatment. Sales is like you're only giving them half a service if you don't recommend products and home care, because when they're coming in, they're getting their face pampered and it's all well and good to relax. And if you're worried that clients are constantly asking like, oh, I want to relax, that's okay as well. You have to say things like, the way we work is I'm going to do a thorough skin analysis and consultation with you, or I'm going to find out what your skin type is, and that's how I'll know what products to use on you today to get the best results for you. But rest assured, we're going to turn off the light then and do a 15-20 minute massage all along the shoulders, back of the neck, and onto the facial skin, because all that will support the mask soaking in, and it will support the process, like a circulation, and boost your skin's going to be really radiant afterwards, because we're getting circulation and blood flow to the area, and that's going to help take all those toxins away, or something like that. Just short and sweet. Can be like reassure them, because that is sometimes clients' concern. Their guard is a little bit up. Oh, she said skin analysis, or she said consultation, it's going to be a sales pitch. No, not if you show up with the right vibe, the right mindset. You've had the whole sales environment support you, the customer journey. Check out my other videos for that, and it'll all tie in what I mean. So you've all that in the background supporting you. And then you say to them also, we're going to do a quick 5-minute analysis of your skin to thoroughly check that we're using the right products and to get your results. But rest assured, you're here for the spa experience as well. I like to let my clients relax. I'm going to focus on, do you have tension in your upper shoulders or particular shoulder? Like, you could ask a question like that, so that the relaxation is part of it, that you reassure them, and that way the person's guard is down. But you need to get that energy exchange in, as in your expertise and knowledge. It needs to be compensated with money, and money just happens to be the tool. It's an energy exchange. Like, you have your time there, you're investing, you know so much that you can really radicalize like somebody's skincare routine and give them so much knowledge. Like, you're not here just to give another facial, you want to give a wow treatment. So to have good skincare sales, your treatment has to be top notch, and your skin analysis has to be something out of this world. It has to be like so thorough, so interesting, so focused on their concern. You don't talk about any general stuff like the weather or how their day was. You chat about, have you had skincare treatments before? What's your current routine at home? Open-ended question, general open questions, not just questions that require a yes or no answer. So you greet them, you place your hand on their elbow to kind of guide them, or their kind of upper arm. Hi, my name is Kira, I'm going to be your therapist today. Follow me. And then as you're walking to the treatment room, or as they're getting on the treatment couch, do you come for skin treatments? Have you had this skin treatment before? What made you choose this skin treatment over the other options we had? Ask all these kind of open-ended questions. Basically, you're trying to gauge if they're what I call a skincare junkie, as in you're trying to gauge the character of the person in order to adapt your sales a little bit, as in, are they simple, quick, busy woman? They want then you're going to focus on products that are like 2-in-1, cleanser and exfoliator at the same time, moisturizer and SPF. You figure out what wording works well for you. So you can get actual like scripts and examples, but you're going to have to amend them to make them sound natural. You're going to have to change them up a little bit so it's like fits your product and your skincare line that you're motivated about, and that it just sounds natural to you. You could learn a script off and like really have it ingrained. Like at first, yeah, you do sound really unnatural. It's hard to get used to it because you want quite a professional slant, casual to an extent, but more friendly professional, if that makes sense. Really simple, clear language, especially if you're working with more international clients. You want it to be really simple, clear to understand, like your grandmother would understand it, what you're asking, or a child would understand what you're asking. Like, how often do you use these products? So you have these products at home. What results are you getting? Are you happy with them? You can ask directly, what is your main concern on your skin? Sometimes people don't know. Like, you could say, you as a therapist could see a lot of like red veins, or a lot of congestion in the pore size, or the texture is really uneven. Like this client would be fabulously suited to microdermabrasion. They'd have a whole new resurfacing. Or I'd love to do a peel, but it doesn't bother them. They don't see it. So you have to make it what they see. Maybe all they see is breakout. Or redness. That's their main concern then, you know. You can gently introduce the idea of down the line, but get them on board with the main concern. Does this bother you? So we're going to go through a skin analysis. So I'm going to cleanse your face and take off any makeup, dirt and grime, and I'm going to have a quick look at your pore. What I'm looking for is skin texture, pore size, just up close under the lamp, and I will then make some recommendations. And when you're going through that, like, feel, touch, pinch the skin, kind of stretch, see, and have a look and be like, okay, I can see dehydration. I can see when you wash your face and after a few minutes, if you don't put any product on, is it bone dry, or do you get shine and oil throughout the day? That's a great question to figure out their skin type, because then they might go, it kind of gets oily. Okay, is it more along the nose? That's really common. We call it a T-zone. But I also see a lot of dehydration in the skin, and don't give them that generic advice, oh, drink water. It's like, everybody's heard that before. Be a bit more like in depth. Oh, this seems like environmental damage. I see dehydration. I think your products are stripping your skin. They're being a bit too harsh. We have to find the right balance of getting your makeup off, or if you don't wear much makeup, like swap to a tinted moisturizer. It's more skincare friendly. It's caring for your skin, even though it has like color pigment in it. You see, you need to tailor it like that. So yeah, look. So the main thing with the skin consultation is to get that magnifying and lamp out and to determine their skin type, and then determine what they're using at home. And you can be asking a lot of questions about their routine during the cleanse, you know, that initial first cleanse. So you're already starting the treatment, but it's being combined with the skin consultation. So the more often you do that, the quicker it gets, and it's easier then, and you can like multitask and be doing the two, so you're not cutting into treatment time. You're not always having to like sit them up separately in the bed with the bright lights on and then talk to them, because that can be very too confrontational, too salesy. I leave that to the very, very end, just when they're still a little bit after enjoying the treatment, and then they just want to wake up properly. Because you'd be surprised, even if you lie down for 20 minutes like that during the massage and the mask, you can be a bit woozy after, so you don't want to go into like waking them up too abruptly. So people have different routines when it comes to facials, and you obviously want to follow the recommendations of the skincare brand that you work with, if they have training in a different version or a different way. So all I'm saying is experiment, but that's what I used to like to do. Go to collect the client, greet the client, or if they're coming to your salon and you're on your own, greet them, and while you're showing them into the treatment room and where to go and what to do, you're also like the whole time you're thinking about what type of person this is and what is their main concern. That's my main mission today, to find out what bothers them about their skin, and if anything, is it the skin or is it the relaxation, or why are they here today? What part of their skincare routine? Like if they're using products and they're like, yeah, I'm happy, I'm fine, then why are you coming for skincare treatments? Like it's I feel, the client might say, well, isn't it recommended to come for professional treatments every 6 weeks, if they can afford that? That's brilliant. And you're like, yeah, it's maintenance, so okay, your products are working for you, you're fully happy. Like they actually just kind of have their guard up. They just think you're gonna give them more products, and what they're really trying to say is that their skin's doing okay and they haven't seen anything outstandingly amazing from the skincare that they have at home already, and they're coming for the treatment because they think it's going to give them a more powerful, maintenance, but also why do you go to the dentist over brushing your teeth at home? There's so many home care kits you can get to whiten your teeth, to cleanse your gums health and stuff. It's because the dentist can do a more professional level clean, and you're coming for that expertise. So say the same, make the facial then. Okay, well today it sounds like you're happy with your skincare, but just reassure them if they have their guard up like that and they're like, no, I don't want to buy anything, I'm happy with everything at home, and they're giving you short answers. Like, you as the therapist have to read between the lines, read their body language, read their tone. Are they quick and short and snappy with you? Are they like a really direct person? Or do they seem friendly and stuff, but they're being direct when you talk about skincare? Because then they have their guard up. They must have been sold something in the past that they felt they spent a lot of money and just didn't see results. So that's why I'm all about ethical selling and holistic selling. Is it all just skincare? No, you have to let them know that it's a combination of the treatment. You have integrity as a therapist, that it's you can say it's 80% nutrition and your internal health, and then the products are the icing on the cake. They're the 20% on top. So products are powerful, they can do a lot, but a lot of it comes down to your lifestyle, your stress levels, your hydration levels, whether your cells can hold on to that hydration. You're drinking water, but is the barrier of your skin, the lipid protein cells, there's a word for it, around your cells that hold in the moisture, is that active and working? Why do you have this redness and soreness on the outside of your skin and very flushed cheeks? It's because your barrier function is impaired from environmental damage, and that's why you're lacking in a lot of nutrition in your skin, a lot of nourishment. So we can work on that today in the treatment. So it's a combination. Keep seeing you don't just only focus on products, and that if you're an ethical seller, you're there for the treatment first and foremost, and the products are a natural extension of the treatment. If you have that philosophy, then the person's going to view you as the expert and not see you as like pushy sales, because you're like, oh well, they're a bonus. See, like the skincare products are going to extend the treatment that we're doing today. So it's like you value your expertise more, and your treatment more, that there is a time and place to come in for professional level treatment. And like that, as a client myself, you kind of have your guard up, because you don't want to be just sold another product, or that's for you, the therapist, to really connect with the client and to really get their main concern, their main issue that they're having with their skin, for the client to feel heard. Like, are you feeding back to them properly? So you mentioned this product, and you said that's not really working for you, getting outstanding results with that. We might try swap something out, or we'll try figure out together where the issue lies. Is it that you need a stronger exfoliant? Is it that it's just the wrong one for your skin type? Is it that your skin has gotten really used to this product, so its effectiveness has technically worn off? So that's brilliant that you've come in today, and we can double check and go through all this together. So it's like you make it about like a teamwork, and you make it about them getting results, not the products. So, and like that, in my other videos I've mentioned as well, to be ethical, you have to become really good at sales overall. So there's never that pressure of, I need to sell in this treatment. So that never comes across to the client. Sales are a bonus, they're home care, it's part of your job to recommend it, and it's going to give the clients the results that they got in the professional setting, a version of that. So if they've come all the way, this is the mindset you kind of have to have. If they've come all the way to get a professional level treatment and get results, why would they not buy to extend that? So do you see how you're kind of flipping that pressure? There's no sales pressure. You're taking that out of the equation because you're being ethical. If the person doesn't need 5 different serums, you know, that's only for a very select person, very select client that's, I call skincare junkie. They just love their skincare. They want to try everything. They don't mind if you give them 20 step. Like, they're the ones asking you, now, do I put the serum on before the moisturizer or after the night cream? And then do I layer the eye cream on the neck cream? Do you know, you get me? Like, as in, we can totally go over top and have like a serum and a treatment for every single area of the small little section of the face. So I think if you make the routine really simple, you can gauge then from the customer if they want to hear almost more. They're almost disappointed. They're almost like, oh no, I can do more. So, but you have to ask that question, what they're already doing at home. So that skin consultation is, what's their main concern? What are they already using at home? What are they happy with? If they're using it and they're perfectly happy, they wouldn't be coming to look for more professional treatments. Like, if the product that they have at home already is wasn't recommended by you previously, it's like, then it's just checking in with them, like, how has it been going? Do we need to change it up, or has it actually cleared up that issue you had? And if somebody has like really healthy skin overall, they're generally happy, then like pivot. It doesn't have to be product sales you're pushing. Pivot. If they're perfectly happy, their skin is super good, it's just maintenance mode, then you say that. You say, okay, well then let's focus more about the treatment today, and maybe let's introduce an upgrade to your treatment just to supercharge and power it, because today's only about maintenance. You're happy with your products at home, you're seeing great results. Now we just need to maintain. So let's try add in an eye treatment or something just to make this treatment a little bit more special. So do you see how you pivot? So getting the client to come back in or getting the client to try a different type of treatment is sales as well, or upgrading while you're in the treatment, and you getting them to do like some little extra eye mask or a little extra skin peel or a little extra something. That's where you would tie it in. It doesn't always have to be full on focus on products. That's if you're commission obsessed, and that's too much sales pressure, I think. Yes, it's actually very, very possible to sell in every single skin treatment something, but I think your philosophy, that's great if it happens like that, and I think then it naturally comes about, but you have to be detached. You don't have to be this desperate needing to sell, because then nothing will happen. So if you're not getting any sales like that, go back to basics, go work on all the background, mindset, the environment, and the setup, and go back to basic skills. If you're not selling, it could be to do with your energy, how you're showing up, your tone of voice. You're just, it's all subconscious. It's like the person can sense that you need to sell. It should be that mindset of, I'm not selling, I am literally recommending what's appropriate. I'm doing my job at a professional level. I am telling you how to maintain and get more results at home, because you said this was your concern. So the whole treatment is focused on the client. It's about their main concern, their issue with their skin, and really get to the root cause. Like, how long have you had this breakout on your skin, and what else have you tried? Have you tried other treatments in the past, and has anything changed in your lifestyle recently? Have you used any like other products on your skin? Have you been like cleaning your makeup brushes and your they normally say yeah to that, and then they're like in the back of their mind going, oh, I know I haven't. Most people don't. So you'd be so surprised. The client will tell you, yeah, I'm doing all that. It's not me. It never is them. But like, you just have to, again, as a therapist, be reading in between the lines. And a lot of it is like internal inflammation in the body. If you're a truly holistic therapist, you will look at the skin very differently. Like, the skin is linked to your bloodstream, so what's going on internally in your body, and then what's going on, if you believe in all the kind of stress levels, and the other side, the really holistic kind of spiritual side of things, about why their skin is inflamed and why this is coming up. So I hope this is starting to really give you clarity. And just to summarize again, you go to collect the client, make sure you're making eye contact, remember their name, and you're giving that first touch point of contact, whether it's their forearm. Then you're checking in with them, how like, you literally tell them, this is how we do our treatment. You give them a first we will be doing step A, then we'll be doing B, then we'll be doing C. So first of all, I'm going to catch up with you and do a skin analysis, and then I will let you relax, and we'll do the massage and the mask and get you those results. And at the very end of the treatment, I'm going to just sit you up and check in with you and go through the results with you and give you your prescription sheet. So do you see how it's all been set up? And that was said in less than 30 seconds, but the client knows what to expect, and you've managed their expectations. They're not going to be waking up from their massage and mask and being all cozy and having a nap. You don't know, some people actually do genuinely fall really deep into sleep. When you're doing their massage, they may fall asleep. So you need to set that expectation, like, that you will be giving them a prescription sheet of products and telling them what to do after. That a facial skin treatment is very, very targeted. It's very like results driven, but you're going to reassure them that there will be relaxation time, and that's 2 for 1. Who doesn't want that? And it kind of lets them really switch off. It's like, oh, straight away you're seen as the expert because you're taking charge of that treatment. And I think at the start you have to realize that people kind of, if they're a brand new client, they have their guard up. They don't know you yet, so it's all about rapport building and trust. So you have to have that friendly tone, making eye contact, short, simple phrases, clear language, clear communication, and you have to feed back to them what they've said. So you mentioned 4 products that you use there at home, yet you still find your skin very, very dry. So that makes me think that perhaps your products are very stripping. They could be the wrong pH for your skin type. Let me try something a bit more suited. Your skin type is dry, which means there's a lot of oil lacking. Oil is lacking in the barrier of your skin. We're going to do a mask that's going to be really nourishing, really calming. It's just going to penetrate into the layers of the skin to, you talk like that, really clearly, like reassuring what you're going to do. Tell them at each step what you're going to do. Then when they're in the treatment room, you're checking in with their routine, you're cleansing, making sure they're happy. If they're comfortable, don't forget to ask for client comfort. Like, you have to keep your customer service really high and your actual treatment. It's very hard to sell if the client feels like uncomfortable, like things like put a pillow under the knees, because the way the body is when it's lying flat, sometimes people get a lot of lower back trouble. So always put a pillow or offer, or sometimes just do it because you know they're going to be comfortable. Like, have you ever, as a therapist, laid down for close to an hour 15 on a, like, some of those treatment couches can be like a wooden bed, can be like hard to lie on for the hour dead straight. Most people are not able for that, or their neck hurts, or like things like the hair tie that it's pulling, small little things like that. Or asking, during the massage, may I use oil? There may be oil in your hair. You don't know where they're going. They could be going out for lunch after, and they didn't think of, they barely made out the door, they were rushing, and then you're going to start putting oil in their hair. They don't have dry shampoo with them. You have to ask first, or like, some people don't like their scalp being massaged, like little details like that. Just see where your customer service has to be really, really detail oriented. So always checking in, are you comfortable there? And the amount of times I've gone for a treatment and I'm actually, my body is warm, but my upper shoulders and all that is exposed, and it's like, I'm cold. I am cold because I am lying down. Yes, my body and my feet and all are warm, but warmth has such a soothing effect. That, like, for example, what I would do for the client is, if you're doing the mask and their shoulders are exposed and their front of their chest area, like, wrap the shoulders that up gently, loosely with a towel, but leave the mask on. Or nothing is worse, sitting in a facial treatment and you have like cotton wool on your eyes or anything like that to stop the eyes, and it's sliding off, it's moving, but you're lying dead straight on the bed, you can't move, but this cotton disc is sliding. So always make like they dry out, and you're trying to block off the light, so use things like an eye cushion. And then again, ask. People can get claustrophobic, or if you wrap like a hot cloth when you're cleansing, you have to gauge with the client. So that's a nice question to ask. Would you ever get claustrophobic, or do you mind product in your hair? If we might get a bit of, most people will be like, oh yeah, I'm not doing anything after, or I'm hopping in the pool after, or you obviously recommend that you let the creams soak in and you don't hop into the pool after. Let the facial work its magic. But you see, those are lots of gems there for you now about actually being hands-on in the treatment room, because all that adds to the sales environment. You're an expert, you're professional. It's just so much easier to then go ahead and recommend products. They're listening to you, you have their attention, so the treatment has to be top notch. And otherwise you're trying to you're trying to fight for that sale, and this makes it effortless if you have all these other steps in place. So keep practicing. It's very overwhelming at first to think of everything. You really have to practice and give yourself time. It's not going to be overnight. You literally have to give yourself close to 6 months of doing treatments most weeks, most days, like at least one skincare treatment a day, and to practice this routine, to sound natural, to be like sharp on saying that skin type needs this type of product. Yes, you learn that in beauty school, but when you start seeing clients that have a mixture, and the client is constantly saying to you, no, I'm only concerned about the dryness, and you're looking at them seeing the breakout in the oil, like, do you see how it's not textbook, it's not beauty school anymore, it's real life, and you have to go with what the customer, that dryness that you feel, a lot of that can be solved with exfoliant, and it's actually dehydration from the environment, because you have a base level of natural oil in your skin. Do you see how you have to explain to them, like, your skin type is oily or your skin type is combination, and now is that dryness that you feel that bothers them more than like shine or oil, or that bothers them more than actually balancing their skin. So it's like client education as well. So think of client comfort, gently educating them, but again, make it simple, make it so they can relate, and make it all about the benefit to them. What's it going to do for them? Never mention like the features. They don't care if it has 3 different types of blueberry, goji berry extract. What does that mean? I don't care as a client. It sounds great, it sounds nice, but you can mention it quickly and be like, the berry ingredients in this will do XYZ for you. And the client will listen when you say XYZ. And you have to match it up. So what you are actually as a skin therapist is a matchmaker. Because it's a match made in heaven. You have to match those products to what the client's concern was, not what you think. It's a balancing act. You might think, I can see this client's going to get great results with a charcoal oil absorbing exfoliant mask, and they tell you like, are they actually going to use that? It might be the right product for them, but they've said, I've used so many masks in the past, I'm not bothered, they're not going to. Okay, this client needs a cleanser that may work also as a mask, or a cleanser that's an exfoliant, or a cleanser that they just want quick and simple. They're not going to use, if they buy this mask, even if they bought it today, they're not going to use it often. They're just anti like that. Have you properly gauged what level of skin involvement and commitment they can have on their skincare routine? Like, if somebody's mentioned that they are interested in like health and nutrition, like maybe a skincare supplement is more going to appeal to them, or a collagen drink, or like, it doesn't always have to be physical like creams, serums and products. And yes, everybody should wear SPF every day, but like, is that realistic if it's not built into the moisturizer? Or does if the client isn't really enthusiastic about it, you have to do that follow-up question. Well, I've tried SPFs in the past, like sun cream in the past, and it always like gets into my eyes, or it always like ends up very shiny. Now you know like why. So you have to do that follow-up question, and you can adapt and pivot if that's needed. So you literally are the matchmaker. So that's my skincare gems for you, how to sell skincare. I'm saying this a lot like as a spa treatment, but I know some people might be at a beauty counter, but it's the same. Even over makeup, even if somebody's wearing makeup and they're in the department store, like try to get them to sit down or have that not confrontational now, but standing opposite them and having that chat. But you can do the same principles of asking for their name, making comfortable eye contact, giving them a tap on the forearm, or saying, may I just have a quick look at your skin up close, and like having a touch and a feel, or like cleansing your hands obviously before and after, or get them to use sanitizer as well, and like asking those skincare questions. You can do a lot of it without having to actually do the facial treatment as well. So I'll leave my skincare video at that for now. There's a lot there for you to digest, but the main point I was trying to get across is the mindset and the steps that involved in the background before you even go and do the skin analysis, skin consultation with the client. And hopefully you've picked up some tips on the tone and the pace and how I kind of used to like do that friendly professional chat with them and have a genuine interest, like to see how much I could just talk about skincare all day long. Do you have that as a therapist as well? Do you have a genuine interest? Because that'll come across with the clients as well. And if you don't at the moment, try find something that does appeal to you. If it's like you don't like skincare products because you feel it's all based on chemicals, then find the holistic approach. Why are people's skin getting flared up? What issues could they be having? Could it be more lifestyle? And then what products fit into it, helping people in that lifestyle? And if it's not always products, what about different treatments or upgrades? So skincare is holistic in my opinion as well. So hopefully all this helps. This inspires you to kind of get yourself thinking. I hope you took some notes as well, and write in the comments what you found helpful, and write in the comments for other therapists to help them on their way. Give some recommendations. Don't keep it all to yourself. There's plenty of clients. Have that abundance mindset, and we will chat again very soon. And if you need some specific help, if you're like struggling with a particular issue, keep coming across clients saying like, oh, they're having an objection, like it's too expensive, or oh, I need to think about it, or like you just keep getting objections from clients. Give me a DM. So find Spa Sales Queen, find me on Instagram and give me a quick DM. If you're not on Instagram, write a comment and on this YouTube video, and I'll try get you an email, or we'll figure something out. We'll work together. So basically what I'm offering is like one-to-one specific questions. So ask me sales question, I'll what you're experiencing, because it helps me as well. I'm trying to gather more information to make these videos more specific and to like tackle individual problems that you're coming across, so that you can be amazing at sales, that you can really rely on this skill. I have so many videos about like why it's so important. You avoid burnout, you maximize your income, so many things. So yeah, come over on Instagram, give me that DM, and I will we can do like a consultation. I'm going to offer coaching as well, so your first chat with me, your first DM as such, will be complimentary. If you like my style, we'll continue and we'll do a mentorship program, and I'm going to get you 5 sales, 5 product sales, 5 treatment sales, or I'm going to work with you until you get them. And we're going to get you results on build your sales confidence. So I'm looking to get into like sales mentorship. So that's why I'm only initially for a short time doing that first sales question for free. Yes, give me as much background information as you can, as in if you're a solo esthetician, if you're setting up your new clinic, and what your environment is like. And yeah, I'm here to assist, I'm here to help. I find all this fascinating. I could talk about it all day. So until next time, and I'll see you guys in the comments below.